Welcome back to my starters order save for Dubai World Cup night. Potentially, this is going to be an absolute shit show. It already is in some ways because I still have my riding ban that will affect a lot of races and important races as well. Because look at this. I'd like to get Hey Solid Citizen or Racing Admin Slag to the top of the all-time earners list. And potentially, I think Hey Solid Citizens in the Shima Classic and Racing Admin Slags in the Turf. No, it'd be the other way around, wouldn't it? Excuse me. And yeah, I feel like there's a big advantage to me riding them because the AI jockey sends them like 6 horses wide on a tight track, and it does cost them. Sorry, I'm gonna have to have my Lemsip here. Oh, throat's acting up again. So yeah, potentially this is going to be very tilting. And a few of my 2-year-olds are out as well in Group 1s first time. I mean 3-year-olds in Group 1s for the first time at this age, and it's sort of make or break for them. And I know I forgot to enter 2-year-olds in a couple of races. I've got a horse who's injured, who's who's running, so it's a massive fuck up already, and it could get worse. Yeah, so we had nothing in that first race. That's one of the ones I forgot to enter anything in. We have I said top in the first. Oh shit, this is this is one of them that's injured and shouldn't be running. This will not be winning. Fuck. Okay. Now, 5 furlong novice at Lingfield. We have Signature Optimist. That shouldn't win. Bad pedigree. No. Ooh, what's this? Elkmate Amelia. No, very little there. Right, this feels like a max, doesn't it? It's run 2 good races. Massive experience advantage. Yeah, I think this is like a max all in. I'm all in, so the only thing is I've got to remember not to be too negative. Challenge earlier because it's not going to be a 5 furlong horse long term.
Under orders.
I shouldn't have started recording with the cough acting up.
And they're racing. Elkmate Amalia takes a pull in the lead. Lady Roxanne races freely in first. They have 4 furlongs to go. Lady Roxanne is 1 length in front of Costa del Blowfly Gap, Elkmate Amalia, and then Minrochni got back to Signature Optimist in last position.
Right, let's move early.
3 furlongs to go. Lady Roxanne is 1 length in front of Costa del Blowfly Gap back to Minrochni. Next is Elkmate Amalia Gap back to Signature Optimist in last position.
Oh, hello.
Less than 2 furlongs to go.
We have company.
Costa del Blowfly is 1 length ahead of Minrochni. Minrochni is flying into the final furlong. Costa del Blowfly is ridden in the lead. Costa del Blowfly is a length up on Minrochni. Costa del Blowfly.
God, that pushed us fairly close, didn't it? A decent race. Probably is just that we're going to need further before long. But got the job done. Nothing. Bother Bings in quite a strong looking international trial. Down in trip, didn't seem to stay that. Good 2-year-old improving. Like no need to bet it in a good race, but be optimistic.
They are under starters orders in the international trial. And they're off. Tenby Lady starts slowly. Luton Alexander is racing out the back about a length off the pace. Gal Gloria takes it up from Nononito Victory. Hasium races a little freely in second. Boffer Bings is last. Gal Gloria makes a few places from over 2 lengths off the pace. Hasium has a clear lead from Gal Gloria, the gap to Luton Alexander and then Fortuny Marlin. Nononito Victory is racing at the back. Luton Alexander is making headway from over 5 lengths off the lead. Nononito Victory is racing wide of the pack, well inside the final 5 furlongs. Sioux City Sioux makes progress. Hasium looks to be going well. Tenby Lady is pushed along in midfield, inside the final 4 furlongs. Tenby Lady is way back about 6 lengths off the pace. Nononito Victory is making headway, well inside the final 3 furlongs. Tenby Lady is pushed along out the back. Nononito Victory is pushed along in midfield. Fortuny Marlin takes a fractional advantage, well inside the final 2 furlongs.
You got anything there?
Fortuny Marlin is pushed along into the lead. Fortuny Marlin is now along into the lead. Inside the final furlong, Fortuny Marlin is ridden in the lead by a length.
Anything?
Fortuny Marlin is a length clear of Sizzle is the winner.
Ran well. Not quite up to it. Disappointing considering his rating, really. Could be a hard horse to place. Sort of ran a similar level as the Albastakaya. Nothing in that. Oh fuck. This is a fuck up. I put my stable jockey on it who can do lightweights. He's riding elsewhere, so the game has assigned a random jockey, and it's found 6 foot tall George Baker, and he's carrying 16 pounds overweight. So basically, he has no chance. Yeah, I'm not even going to watch that. Finished 6th, probably off its correct weight. It would have gone close. Oh, goodness sake. At least it won't go up in the weights for that. Newcomer, Answer Prancer, the Great Boig, out of Alluring Star, who is at the odd success story as a mare. Oh yes, 3-length winner. That's good. Doesn't have potential to improve. Not going to be a star, but we'll take a win. Lawless Flame in basically the South African 1000 guineas, which she beat Trashbat in a nothing race where I nearly got blindsided. This will be harder. It looked like she stayed the mile quite strongly. Got beat in the Pre-Morning. She's probably not a superstar, and this is quite deep because you've got this was a good 2-year-old, won a couple of the key races. This as well, and will do better over a trip. Probably a few others. I hope she'd run well, but I think it's probably asking a lot for her to win something like this at Group 1 level. For all that she is the only Group 1 winner in the race.
They are under starters orders in the Group 1 Ness of Fillies Classic Grade 1. And they are racing.
To the front we go.
In the rear division a couple of lengths off the pace. They have less than a mile to go. Talbia is in the mid division.
Wants the lead, actually.
1 length ahead of Villeneuve, the gap back to Market Lass ahead of Sweet Pickle, just clear of Talbia. The field is strung out and he base appears to be good. Villeneuve is driven to lead early on.
We'll take a lead from Villeneuve.
Sweet Pickle is on the move from over 3 lengths off the pace. Laradisa is under pressure out the back, well inside the final 6 furlongs. Macking Ear Mind Up races widest of all. Laradisa is anchored in the rear. Macking Ear Mind Up is way back about 7 lengths off the pace. Less than 5 furlongs to go. Villeneuve heads the pack. Lawless Flame takes up the running from Villeneuve. Villeneuve is pushed into the lead again.
Where
Well
are the good
inside the final
horses?
4 furlongs.
Blue, they're going wide. Let's
Flash
try
of
and
Gold
nick this off
races
the
widest
bend.
of all. Villeneuve is 1 length in front of Lawless Flame. The gap to Sweet Pickle, the gap to Oakham Slave from Talbot are just clear of Heart of Dixie. Next is Market Lass ahead of Laradisa. Well inside
Well,
the
we've
final
got
3
Villeneuve beat.
furlongs.
It's a long way home though.
Lawless Flame is 3 lengths in front of Villeneuve, just clear of Sweet Pickle. The gap back to
We'll have a
Camp
look
Slave,
back.
the gap back
1.5.
to Market Lass from Laradisa. Lawless Flame kicks him for home. Lawless Flame is 5 lengths in front of Sweet
5 lengths
Pickle.
is a long way.
Macking
They're
Your
coming.
Mind Up is eating up ground.
Oh
Inside
shit.
the final furlong, Laradisa is running on. Laradisa takes it up. Laradisa has 2 in hand. Laradisa wins easily.
Well, probably 2 good horses we got beat by there. I tried to nick it. I don't think I rode a bad race. Yeah, probably beat by a good horse in Laradisa. Probably going to struggle to win the 1,000 guineas if these 2 are about. It's going to be tough. Oh, this could be a spot. Bad Penny. 3rd on debut. Meant to be quite speedy. It's probably no good. Might be okay. Crystal's Rose. Nope. Next Clasp. Oh, that's well bred. Yeah, that's produced some good horses. Yeah, that's the Dam of Saswa Dream, the stallion. Put a follow on that just for the pedigree. Butler's Lindsay. That'll be okay. Drapes. That's from a good family too. But we've got the experience edge. Let's have a bit more on this. Let's go for it. I'm all in, dealer. Basically, you need a few of these, or I do in my game, to be financially secure. So it wants to come from the back. We've got the experience advantage. These are the best spots, really.
Under orders. And they're racing. Real Pina Doody dwelt.
I'm not sure we want to make the running.
Bad Penny leads easily. Going left-handed.
Let's roll with it.
Bad Penny is 2 lengths ahead of Wily Fiddle back to Muteus Ursarti. Less than 4 furlongs to go. Muteus Ursarti moves through the pack from over a length off the pace.
We want to go.
Bad Penny leads from Wily Fiddle.
Make the
Next is
most of
Muteus
our
Ursarti.
Experience edge.
Muteus Ursarti is challenging on the outer. Bad Penny is ridden in the lead by a length. Less than 2 furlongs to go. Bad Penny has 2 in hand of Muteus Ursarti. Bad Penny is 3 lengths in front
We've got
of
this
Priel
under
Pina
control.
Doody. Well into the final furlong. Priel Pina Doody is making headway. Bad Penny is 4 lengths in. Bad Penny is going to win easily today. Bad Penny.
Crushing victory. It's just the experience edge, and obviously it had a high level of ability anyway. Yeah, making all isn't really what it wants to do, but It's just experience is quite big in this game. It's quite hard to lose on that horse. So good day, we're up. Is that 41 million or no 4? Yeah, 4 million. Now, Coco Shunter. I mean, won the guy 10 guineas, beating nothing. Does it really want a mile? Is the question. It's just. This is a good race. You got No Not Ready Prince, who won the Racing Post. By the way, I hope people realise that that's not how I bet in real life or how I'd encourage anyone to bet. It's just like knowing the mechanics of the game and fudging something that gets you a bit of money. Very much not advised. So this is the Dewhurst winner, Mohanad Knights. Might struggle with the trip. Kazakov French won the Lagardère, beating Coco Shunter. Will probably stay a mile. Although was down the field first time out. Dicky Dare. Probably another one that will run well. Deep race.
They are under starters orders in the Group 1 Nestle Classic Grade 1. And they're off. Belvodent Appert Wild. Ra'ahin White is in the rear division, a couple of lengths off the pace. Nonit Prince races a little freely in the rear. Odin Flips takes it up from Korsakal French. Odin Flips ups the tempo. Odin Flips is the leader from Dicky Dare and then Korsakal French ahead of Coco Shunter, a gap to 60s knot.
Oh, what's happened?
Odin Flips goes into a 2-length lead.
Just an illusion,
they have 6
maybe.
furlongs to go. Racing right-handed, Amory Swift races widest of all. Logan ignites his way back about 7 lengths off the pace. Less than 5 furlongs to go. Odin Flips is 2 lengths ahead of Korsakal French, a gap back to Dicky Dare and then Belvodent Tapper just clear of Coco Shunter from 60s, not just clear of Nonit Relay Prince and then Ra'ahin White. Coco Shunter is pushed into a lead from Odin Flips. Coco Shunter is in front from Odin Flips, a gap back to Korsakal French, back to Dicky Dare, next is 60s knot. Coco Shunter kicks on for home.
I haven't gone for the whip yet.
Coco Shunter is 3 lengths ahead of Korsakal French, a gap back to 60s knot. Inside the final 2 furlongs. Coco Shunter is 3 lengths clear of Dicky Dare. Coco Shunter has turned hand of Dicky Dare. The Saint-Tropez Lotto is running on. Well into the final furlong. The Saint-Tropez Lotto is running on. The Saint-Tropez Lotto goes into the lead. The Saint-Tropez Lotto wins.
Dude, what was that? The Santa Pelota? I feel like I couldn't have done much more. There's a bit of naughtiness as well, weaving around. I mean, we've managed to just beat Kazakov French this time, who beat us last year. So they've pretty much run to form. Dicky Dare. Santa Pelota is your winner. Mill Reef winner. Guess makes sense. I might well struggle in the classics this year. Now, I feel like the steadier she goes has a good chance in this. Wash My Hands is injured. I wonder if I can like sacrifice that as a pacemaker. And then set that as challenge earlier. Oh yeah, we beat Stage Ayrton by 3/4 of a length. And that is back and is a prominent runner, but has boiled over. So yeah, this could be a good chance. Let's have a couple of million on this because it will hold around this price. And you can put lines through Wash My Hands and probably Stage Ayrton as well. Unfortunately, I can't ride it, which is a handicap. Let's see what we can do.
Under orders for the Group 3 Caradog Gold Cup.
Just don't go too wide.
And they're racing. Wash My Hands starts slowly.
Let's skip
Holith
all
leads
of it.
under restraint.
Wash My
Alvita is
Hands
pushed
is meant to
into
be
the early lead.
pacemaker for us.
Alvita is pushed into the lead again from Cribella. Going right-handed. Freezeezy is racing wide of the pack. Hot Curry takes it up from Alvita. Alvita is driven to lead again.
Other ones are
Alvita leads
doing
and is
alright back
niggled along.
there.
Alvita is in front from Hot Curry from Wash My Hands back to Carrara's
Stage
Manana
Ayrton
gapped
is in the
off
box
Stage Ayrton
seat
and then Cribella
there,
gapped off Freezeezy. They have less than a mile to go. Carrara's Manana takes it up from Dot Alvita. Less than 7 furlongs to go. They have 6 furlongs to go. The favourite needs to find some space. Well inside the final 5
Wash My
furlongs.
Hands has dropped out.
Hot Curry is making smooth headway. Gotter Chips is racing wide of the pack.
We're going
Wash My Hands is pulled up. 4 furlongs to go.
Stage Ayrton's into second.
40 Proof is under pressure out the back. Cribella is last and driven along. They have 3 furlongs to go. Pullet moves through the pack from over 2 lengths off
Can you
the
make
pace.
some headway, please?
Carrara's Manana is 1 length in front of Stage Ayrton, a gap to Hollit ahead of 40 Proof just clear of Tisno Toll, but next is Freezeezy. Well inside the final 2 furlongs.
Gradually been
Stage Ayrton has
closed.
to in hand and 40 Proof. Steady as she goes is making progress. Inside the final furlong, Stage Ayrton is niggled along into the lead.
No.
Steady as she goes is making a move. Stage Ayrton is a length clear of 40. Stage Ayrton.
That might have been an AI jockey one. It was very wide, but wasn't exactly gobbling up the ground at the end. So that is a blow. Now, UAE Derby. Looks like there's a few good locals here. Liek Glimpse was second to Death Thou Shalt Die, who might get a soft lead. You want to be handy here. Maybe I'll sort of tell the others to challenge earlier, but not Death. Tell all the hold-up types to do that. Each way, Chisel? Yeah. Oh, his favourite. Okay. I was looking at the wrong horse. I thought it was holding at 5-1.
Under orders for the Group 2 Derby. And they're off.
Skip it on a bit.
East Twile Auto was slowly away. Orthodox Lollipop races a little freely in the rear.
This riding
Less than
ban is
1
such
mile
a
to go.
mistake.
Orthodox Lollipop is taking the long way around.
Alright,
Street Master
so we take a
is the new
lead
leader.
from this one,
Deutsches
and they're
Requiem
going
makes progress.
slowly. So I
The
like his
car friend
position.
is racing mid-division about 6 lengths off the pace. Inside the final 6 furlongs. Less than 5 furlongs to go.
Skip on
Things
a
we
bit
lost makes a
more.
few places. East Twile Auto is taking the long way around. Amazons is making headway. Less than 3 furlongs
Where's
to go.
Liak Glimpse?
Death is
Quite a long way
ridden in
back.
the lead by a couple of lengths. Amazons makes a Streak Master Thakes pulled up
This has gone to
inside
plan
the
so
final
far.
2 furlongs. Deverschulte is 2 lengths in front of Amazons. Late Glimpses making headway. Deverschulte is 1 length ahead of Amazons.
Oh, don't get
Into
beat
the
by
final
another one.
furlong. Late Glimpses making a move. Deverschulte is a length up on Amazons. Amazons leads near the
Well, I think we've got the 1, 2, 3, 4 though. Can't complain too much. Got the place for the each way. Small loss. And look at that. Huge win on the race as well. cleared over $1 million in prize money. Emma Zund, your winner. Is a good horse, to be fair. Did well to come from behind in a race like that. Appreciated the trip. Is going to be a very good horse looking at those stats. Probably get the Derby trip if anything. It's obviously very effective around a mile as well. You know, it's a much better horse than Coco Shunter, so probably I'm going to have to end up running her in the English Guineas too. She'd probably be my best mile filly. Yeah. Deutsches Requiem. Hasn't done much wrong either. Just wants a little bit further. It's going to be one for all the sort of mile 2 early season Group 1s. Death had a lot in his favour there. Probably has less potential than those. Things We Lost was staying on too. That's come up from handicaps. Probably less potential, but sort of the kind of Derby trial races. Oaks trial, it's a filly. Day before he came, no good. Right, that's a race that went well. Nothing in the Golden Shaheen. Now, this one's going to piss me off, I think. This has all the makings of a complete ball ache. I really need to ride that horse to get the best out of her. What do I do? I feel like things like Mr. Emirati, Shihab Reporter's a good horse as well. What is this? That's also in the duty free. It's running twice on the same day. So that's a bit of a non-stayer though, so. I mean, all chapter no book has boiled over. Maybe we set Sultan of Scramble as a pacemaker. And say challenge earlier on Racing Admin Slag. I'm not happy really. That's all I can do. Hope for the best. This is so annoying, such a valuable race.
All in for the Group 1 Dubai World Cup. And they're racing.
Where are we? Number
Tidal Speed's
18.
racing behind the leaders. Clark's Choice is the leader. Muhano is pulling hard in second. Decoy Rooney is racing mid-division about 5 lengths
Right,
off the pace.
Pacemaker's in the lead.
The pace appears to be strong and the field well strung out.
They're going
Going
fast.
left-handed. Racing Admin Slag struggles in the rear and is around 9 lengths off the pace.
There's Racing
Less than
Admin
1 mile to
Slag.
go. Mr. Emirati is on
Bit
the move
wide.
from over 5 lengths off the pace.
Very wide.
Sultan of Scramble is pushed along in the lead by 2 lengths.
Now last.
Inside the final 6 furlongs.
Are you going to make
Inside
some
the final
ground?
5 furlongs. Muhano takes it up
I
from
like how
top
it's going
Sultan
up
of
the
Scramble.
inside through horses.
Racing Admin Slag is improving from the rear. They have 4 furlongs to go.
Here she comes.
Going left-handed. Muhano leads from Clark's Choice, a gap back to Secret Acclamation, a gap back to Sultan of Scramble,
Sultan of
ahead of
Scramble
Select
is
Committee, ahead of
scrambled
Mr. Emirati, ahead of
beaten
Lady
now.
Susanna, gap
Don't
back
go
to
out
Sugar Wolf, a
wide.
gap to
That's a
Gary Girl,
mistake.
ahead of Shihab Reporter.
Go back
Less than 3
inside.
furlongs to go. Racing Admin Slag is on the move from over 3 lengths off the pace. Muhano is a length up on Shihab Reporter. Shihab Reporter now just
Did it
leads.
beat?
Shihab Reporter is 2 lengths in front of Muhano. Cunning is running on. Shihab Reporter is clear easily. Into
Wow.
the final furlong. Shihab Reporter leads and is a long way clear. Shihab Reporter has 3 in hand of Shihab Reporter is the winner.
I mean, she didn't run great anyway. It was a bad decision to go wide. But still ran quite poorly. It's disappointing. I mean, she was beaten first time back as well. Maybe she's not quite the horse she used to be, but I don't know. I would have liked to have ridden it myself. At least we got a little bit of the prize money thanks to All Chapter No Book. Fortunately, we wasted Sultan the Scramble as a pacemaker. I thought that had stamina doubts at a mile 2. That's going to be a real weapon if it gets that trip strongly. Okay. Right, Mad Girls in a very deep Dubai duty free. As Shihab Reporter again on the same day. Some sort of glitch there. And a Bayan Kalanisi is very good in these races. Probably going to be doing well to have any sort of say in this, for all that she is a very good horse. At least to get to ride her.
They are under starters orders in the Group 1 Dubai duty free. And they are racing.
Too far behind.
The old swinger starts slowly. Briery Gale is pushed along to an early lead. Briery Gale leads from Geyser Lersch and then Foynes Carnival. Less than 1 mile to go. The field is strung out and the base appears to be good. Kaiser Lersch moves through the pack. Briery Gale is in front from Kaiser Lersch, next is Foynes Carnival, ahead of Abiya and Kalanisi, just clear of Johnny Fund.
It's not a bad position.
Marathon Archer is making headway. Briery
We'd
Gale
love
is
to get inside to the rail without using
back
up
to
the horse
Kaiser
too
Lersch, a
much,
gap
though.
back to Foynes Carnival, a gap to Johnny Fund, a gap back to Milady Lily, next is Fiction Mansour, back to Lisha EO Auction.
Let me over.
Inside the final 6 furlongs.
I'm trying to turn left.
Abiya and Kalanisi takes up the
I've got
running
over
from
one
Briery
slot.
Gale. Briery Gale is pushed into the lead. Racing
Right, we've got to
left-handed.
move.
Briery Gale is 1 length ahead of Abiya and Kalanisi, a gap back to Foynes Carnival, ahead
forced
of Kaiser
wide.
Lersch, a gap back to Lisha EO Auction, ahead of Johnny Fund, a gap back to
again.
Milady Lily, and then Fiction Mansour back to
Not
Rock
going
Thinking,
well.
just clear of the old swinger. Less than 4 furlongs to go. Well inside the final 3 furlongs. Briery Gale is clearly ahead of Lisha EO Auction, a gap back to
might
Abiya
get
and
riding back
Kalanisi,
for
ahead
that
of
as
Johnny
well.
Fund. Inside the final 2 furlongs. Lesha EO Auction now just leads. Here comes Kaiser Lersch. Marathon Archer is making progress. Well into the final furlong. Lesha EO Auction leads the way easily. Marathon Archer is making progress but has a lot to do. Bale's going. Lesha EO Auction takes it.
Shihab Reporter on the same day wins the Dubai World Cup and second in the duty free. Of course you did. It ran quite well considering that I had a really bad trip. And we were against good horses as well. I'm not ashamed of that. I couldn't get over. I couldn't have done any more, I don't think. A Breakdown, is that one of my old horses? Yeah. It's bought from me. That ran quite well. Now, the Dubai Shima Classic. A Solid Citizen, another one I'd really fancy my chances with. But this is quite a good race because Garth Canyard was 5th in the Arc. I think didn't get a good run at things. Is just a very good horse. And a Solid Citizen's got to just find a way through them. I don't really want to sacrifice anything as a pacemaker. I can just say challenge earlier. Best I can come up with, really.
All in for the Group 1 Dubai Shima Classic. And they're racing. Minner is racing just off
Hopeful,
the pace.
not optimistic
Rippling
here.
Joke leads under restraint by a length. Tina Healy is pushed into an early lead from Rippling Joke.
We're last.
Verindam is racing wide of the
Prefer
pack.
it if you go inside.
Hey Solid Citizen brings up the rear.
Yeah, that's good.
Munavara is on the move.
To be fair, the jockey's done what I
Tina
would
Healy
do.
leads from Dick Rains, a gap back to Sphygmomanometer, a gap to
Well,
Kalishi,
you
a
might go
gap to
wide
Rippling
now.
Joke, ahead of Eager Burgundy, ahead of Ignaz Elwise from Menor, a gap back to Flabbergasted. Less than 6
Where's Gar?
furlongs to go.
God,
Dick
Kenny
Rains
R's
is
quite a
pushed
long way
into the
back
lead
to-
again. Up off Ignaz under pressure out the back. Munavara is pushed along out the back. Less than 5 furlongs to go. The favourite has nowhere to go.
Oh dear.
Going
Run
left-handed,
into the back of something.
Ignaz Elwise is going well. Presently Blessed is taking the long way around. Inside the final 4 furlongs. Tina Healy is 1 length clear of Dick Rains, a gap to Ignaz Elwise, back to Rippling Joke, a gap to Kalishi from Sphygmomanometer, from Menor, a gap to Flabbergasted, just clear of Dune Light Fusion.
It's making ground.
Less than 3
So
furlongs
is
to
Garth
go.
Canyard.
Eager Burgundy
inside.
is pulled up out the back. Presently Blessed is racing wide of the pack. Well inside the final 2 furlongs. Ignaz
Come on then.
Elwise is 1 length ahead of Hey Solid Citizen. Node of Node Hole is making a move. Ignaz Elwise is ridden into the lead. Into the final furlong. Ignaz Elwise is ridden in the lead. Garth Cagnard
That's
hits
Garth.
the front. Garth Cagnard is the winner.
It's run a very good race, to be fair. Just chose the wrong route, I think, to go outside when Garth came inside. Got beat by a quarter of a length. Still picked up 690 grand, so fairly happy. And she does get beat every now and then. Second in an arc. No shame in it, especially when I'm not riding. We did okay financially out of the race as well, over $1 million. Bit deflating, but that's how it goes. Now we have physical in the Dubai Gold Cup against a much speedier type in Mission Francesco, who won a Queen's Vase, but is very good at a mile 4 as well. I need to just turn this into a war from a long way out. That's not terrible either. It's 3rd in a Melbourne Cup. Finished ahead of physical, albeit getting a lot of weight. Yeah, we just need to. I guess it's getting £9 again. Giving 6 to Mission Francesco as well. Yeah, we just need to attack very, very early to have any sort of chance. Physical's a Gold Cup Cadran winner.
They are ready to go in the group to Dubai Gold Cup. They're off.
But not a front runner.
Dungeon Princess takes a pull in the lead. Princess Lexi takes over from Dungeon Princess. Princess Lexi leads from Dungeon Princess, a gap to Mission Francesca, just clear of physical ahead of TOO Mamas. The field is very tightly packed. Princess Lexi quickens up in the lead by a couple of lengths. Physical is stone last. Princess Lexi is clearly ahead of Mission Francesco and then Free Line Park. The favourite has lost ground and is 5 lengths off the lead. Princess Lexi is 4 lengths
think I'd
clear of
rather
Mission
lose
Francesca.
by going
Next is
too
Dungeon
soon than
Princess
just
from
get outpaced
TOO
here.
Mamas.
It's just such a speed test around this track.
Free Line Park is last. Princess Lexi has a clear lead from Mission Francesca back to Dungeon Princess, just clear of TOO Mamas. Next is Physical, next is Free Line Park in last position. Turning left-handed. Princess Lexi is 5 lengths ahead of Mission Francesca, a gap back to Physical. Next is Dungeon Princess, a gap back to TOO Mamas from Free Line Park in last position.
I think we want to be in front, like
Physical
6.5
improved easily.
furlongs from home.
Princess Lexi has a clear lead from Physical Agap back to Mission Francesca Agap to Odin and Princess Agap to Otto Omamas back to Free Line Park in last position. Princess Lexi has a clear lead from Physical clear of Mission Francesca
Leader's
back to
trying to
Dungeon
get a
Princess
breather
back
in
to
as
Free
well.
Line Park just clear of TOO Mamas in last position. They have less than a mile to go.
Right, we gotta get moving.
Princess Lexi is in front from Physical clear of Mission Francesca
Right.
Gap back to Dungeon
This is
Princess.
war.
They have 7 furlongs to go.
I wanted to be in front by now. Almost
Physical
there.
is making headway. Princess Lexi leads from Physical clear of Mission Francesca back to Dungeon Princess 2 lengths to TOO Mamas. Inside the final 6 furlongs.
Not sure we're even gonna get to the front.
5 furlongs to go. Princess Lexi is 1 length in front of Physical clear of Dungeon Princess, and then Mission Francesca clear of TOO Mamas clear of Free Line Park in last position. Less than 4 furlongs to go. Princess Lexi is the leader from Physical. Physical takes a fractional advantage. 3 furlongs to go.
We have a lead.
Mission
Still in
Francesca
one.
is making ground. Free Line Park has been pulled up. Princess Lexi takes a fractional advantage. Less than 2 furlongs to go. Princess Lexi has a fractional lead from
Go on,
Physical.
keep chiseling away.
Princess Lexi is pushed along into the lead. Princess Lexi is ridden in the lead by a length. Princess
Go
Lexi
on,
is pushed
Physical.
along in the lead by a length. Inside the final furlong, Princess Lexi is pushed along in the lead by a length. Princess Lexi is 2 lengths in. Princess Lexi takes it.
I couldn't have done much more, really. Attacked early. Just got done for speed, really. I guess that might have improved. Got a bit of speed as well. Second in a Ledger. Third in the Melbourne Cup. What was getting a lot more weight that day. Frustrating again. I thought I rode a really good race there. Sort of rode it to beat Mission Francesca. Ended up getting beat by the other one. And that's it. Yes, that is now injured long term. That's just a bit tired. Good day financially though, up to 12 million. I didn't win any big races. I won the UAE Derby, but if you look at my history in these races, it was quite disappointing. I've never won that. I won that 2 previous years. What else did we win? What's that? Same with that race. Golden Shaheen, I didn't even have a runner. Dubai World Cups, they had won the previous 2 years. Duty Free, I'd never won. Shima Classic, that was a real sort of punch in the gut. And again, yeah, so maybe my stable isn't in such good health as I thought it was. I thought I had a lot of strength and depth, but I've just been a little bit exposed at the top level there. Don't get me wrong, I mean a lot of those horses are still going to win a lot of Group 1s. Probably going to keep climbing the charts here. But it's just put a bit of a ceiling on some of their potential. Anyway, I'll wrap up the video there. In the next one, I guess we'll play So it's the third day. We'll play till the end of All Weather Finals Day, and that sale. Yeah, that sounds quite reasonable. And in the meantime, I'll make some more entries and regroup a little bit. Alright. Yeah, gonna wrap it there. Alright, cheers guys. See you again soon.